Hey, everybody, welcome to the Chris and Dan show. Hopefully, you're all having a great day. I'm sure Dan is, right? You having a great day, Dan?
Yeah, because I don't have to go to the office today.
There you
It's
go. That
becoming
makes for
a
a great
luxury
day.
to stay home. Work from home used to be normal. Now it's like a luxury for me. We're back to normal, guys.
Back to normal. That's good. Was it going to stay normal?
No, I want to. Right now, I'm doing like I'm averaging 1 week a day working from home, and my goal is within the next month or two to make it 2 days a week I work from home.
If I was you, I'd be striving for 3, but that's just me.
I'm starving for 3 by the fall because we're growing fast. So I don't
Uh,
think that's working against me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So, enough of
Yeah,
that. So,
yeah.
everybody, thank you for checking out our reaction to Barry McGuire, Eve of Destruction. I'm curious if Dan has heard this
Who
song.
from this one? Oh, this one. Yeah, Barry McGuire, Eve of Destruction. It doesn't ring a bell, but neither did the other one until we started playing it.
And you knew that one in the first note or two.
It's the combination of those two sounds
Yeah.
within 2 seconds. The human brain
Yeah.
is
And I,
amazing.
and
I
I
don't
even
think AI can ever come close to that.
And I even said to you, you'll know right away as soon as you click on the song and start playing it if you've heard
Yet
it or not.
2 seconds, artificial intelligence could not decipher a song in 2 seconds.
This song is not as familiar in the first second or two, but there's a good possibility you'll know it or not in the first second or two as well.
All right, let's go. I'm curious. It looks like a Chris song. Let's go. Damn, stealth mode. Yes.
The Eastern world, it is exploding, violence flaring, bullets loading. You're old enough to kill, but not for voting. You don't believe in war, but what's that gun you're toting? And even the Jordan River has bodies floating, but you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction.
No, but the guitar riff sounds familiar, like that first 2 seconds.
Yeah. So
That part sounds the most familiar.
another rap song?
I don't know from where, but there's a good chance. There's a good chance, but it might not be.
All right.
Don't you understand what I'm trying to say? Can't you feel the fears I'm feeling today? If the button is pushed, there's no running away. There'll be no one to save with the world in a grave. Take a look around you, boy. It's bound to scare you, boy. And you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction.
Harmonica in a song.
Yeah, that's not so strange. Outkast does that too.
Do they?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, my blood's so mad, feels like coagulating. I'm sitting here just contemplating. I can't twist the truth, it knows no regulation. Handful of senators don't pass legislation, and marches alone can't bring integration. When human respect is disintegrating, this whole crazy world is just too frustrating. And you tell me over and over and over again, my friend, you don't believe we're on the eve of destruction.
Huh. They've been saying we're on the eve of destruction since the 60s.
Yep.
Now they're saying the same thing in 2022. Well,
yep. Nothing changes.
I wasn't even born in the 60s. I wasn't born in the 70s. I was born in the 80s. I haven't seen... I mean, we've been on the eve of destruction since then, and I'm still here. We're making reaction videos on YouTube. How bad is it?
Yep.
How bad is it really? We're sitting here on a work day reacting to shit from the 60s. Put that in perspective next time you guys complain about something. your grandparents had to like walk through snow and
Well,
shit.
there is an yeah, right.
We're over here on YouTube like fucking around.
So hey. So
This is gonna get banned anyways.
no, it's
This is
not.
a huge song.
No, it's not. I don't know if it's very popular any longer. I mean, it was back in the 60s, of course, but
Maybe somebody's copyright is over.
there's an expression, right? Clocks right twice a day. So eventually you got to figure they're going to be right. We are on the eve of destruction.
Sure, when the Earth's electromagnetic poles flip. Yeah.
At some point, the song's right.
Yeah, I know. But like, even right now, people would say, oh, we're in like such terrible times we live in. I was at dinner with my godmother, and she's like, how could you think of bringing a kid into this world with the way things are? I'm like, look, guys, we're fucking
Hey, there
working
you
from
go
home.
again. Stop with the F words.
Sorry. It's the illustrative point. We're working from home on a weekday, all right, reacting to YouTube channels when like our ancestors like had to hunt for their food and they had to like wait in soup lines, bread lines in the Great Depression. We're over here complaining about, I don't know, wearing masks and stuff like that.
I think the fear is that we're heading towards another depression, something similar to what happened in the 30s. That's what I think the fear is.
Yeah. Well,
that's not destruction, but it is, hard times.
Yeah.
So I think the song still somewhat applies to, a Great Depression type scenario.
Of course. And yeah. Well, anyways, I know. That harmonica, though.
Think of all the hate there is in Red China. Then take a look around to Selma, Alabama. You may leave here for 4 days in space, but when you return, it's the same old place. The pounding of the...
And how bad... I'm just going to keep saying this because we should be grateful that the world that we're in and we're alive. We have people, right? Lower income people refusing to work right now. So how bad can it actually be? We're in a labor shortage. Back in the days, people wanted to work, they couldn't.
Right. Yeah, absolutely true. And just to keep it in context, you're referring to the United States and Western world in general, I think, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that what you just said would apply to, say, somewhere in Africa, right?
Or like Mexico or like places like that.
Or India or Asia.
Nah, India not yet. They're up and coming. So, yeah.
Or Asia. It wouldn't apply to those places, right?
Right.
But Western world, yes. I completely agree.
Yeah, we're worried about NFTs, and like paying like 13 ETH for a confused kangaroo or something.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's not that bad.
Go back like 5 seconds if you would.
It ain't that bad is my only point.
No. You may leave here for 4 days in space, but when you return, it's the same old place. The pounding of the drums, the pride and disgrace. You can bury your dead, but don't leave a trace. Hate your next door neighbor, but don't forget to say grace and tell me over.
It's your next door neighbor about what?
No, it's the most powerful bar, as you would put it, in the whole song. Hate your next door neighbor, but don't forget to say grace.
Oh, hate your next door neighbor. Okay.
But don't forget to say grace.
Yeah, hypocrites.
Yep.
Disgrace. You can bury your dead, but don't leave a trace. Hate your next door neighbor, but don't forget to say grace and tell.
Yeah, these days it's like the modern day version of this is like, like basically hate others, but virtue signal that you're like such a good person.
Yep.
Or like virtue signal, like you're actually racist, but virtue signal that you're doing something to increase diversity.
Yep.
Yeah, we deal with this every day in our other job.
I completely agree with that.
Over and over and over and over again, my friend. You don't believe we're on the eve of destruction.
This would be a great karaoke song, though. because you could
Yeah.
be drunk as shit, and do this. And this dude, I mean, I know he's got a good voice. Is this the same guy who sang "What a Wonderful World"? That guy?
I don't think so.
He sounds just like Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
No, you don't believe.
Cookie Monster.
It kind of does sound like it, I guess.
Are you kidding?
I never thought of it, but now you bring it up. So it's funny. It's funny how subjective music really is. Because my daughter hates that song. She thinks this guy's got a horrible voice, right?
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah, and you said he's got a great voice. It's
Hey,
just
it's
funny.
Cookie Monster voice.
It's just funny how subjective music
It
is.
takes skill to have. Well, it's a unique voice, which is even back then they had probably problem of getting attention, retention.
Sure.
But not like it is now when the world of TikTok. But yeah, I mean, he's got that Cookie Monster type of voice, which is pretty cool.
He's got a unique voice for sure, compared to the music that was released at that time.
Yeah,
you've
really been on a political trip lately, huh? With all this music you're making me react to.
Just 3. I told you I had a 3-song session for you for political content, but also just because they were really popular songs, and I was curious if you'd heard them, and you hadn't heard that one.
The last 3 you did, this one, the one before, and the one before that.
Correct.
Yeah, they've all been I feel like I'm being indoctrinated. If we do one more, day of reactions, Chris, I don't know if I should call the FBI. Like, this dude's trying to indoctrinate me.
Into what though?
They're gonna put you in the jail with the January 6 people.
Oh, great! That's not where I want to be. So,
you'll probably, if you would ever go to jail, you'd just be a weekender.
Nothing too serious, huh?
No.
So, did you like this song?
Yeah.
Had you heard it?
I want to lean towards no.
Okay, not certain, but you don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. I like this song a lot. I think I liked the previous one we reacted to earlier today better a little bit, but I really like this one too.
Yeah, I like this one too.
So,
subscribe, comment, share, guys. Let us know what you think.
I do have one question before they go for you.
Oh, they already left.
Most of them are gone, but question. So, would you say that you like, and I'm sure I know the answer to this, but it's just a prefix.
You're using the Socratic method.
So, do you like this rock better than 80s rock?
Yes, by far.
I was pretty sure that would be the case.
By far. 80s rock is, to me, just way too chaotic.
So
I like chaos, but I like it mixed with some kind of structure. And 80s rock just said, fuck structure. Let's just be as chaotic as we can. And I think that was the beginning of the trans rights movements, honestly. If you want to ask me
I don't think so.
What I think.
Follow-up question to that would be, and I think I know the answer to this as well, there's more lyrical depth to these songs from the 70s and 60s than the 80s, for the most part, right?
Yes, the 80s was more about trashing your mom's house. And
it was more just about having fun.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Well, I liked it, but
that's your era, man. If I was born when were you born?
I was born in 69.
All right, if I was born in the 60s too. All right, let's give you 1 year. If I were born in the 70s, I might like that too. But I don't know. Maybe it's what all these guys are saying is true. Maybe the 70s was people were just too drugged out of their minds to think straight, and then 80s people started getting more depressed and stuff. Now, that's my kind of music, 80s, 90s, more depressed.
So 80s was happy music. The 90s
started getting depressed. Yeah,
depressed music.
Introvert.
Yeah.
Introspective. Yeah, I don't know. It's just different generation, but yeah, no, I know this is better. This goes back to more introvert, depressed.
Yeah.
For some reason, I like that, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, you like more complex lyrics too, so which this definitely has.
Yeah, I like having to think about what they mean
and what they're saying.
Not just in 80s rock where it's I want my girl back or some shit. Let me dress like her. I'm mad I can't get my girl back, so let me dress like her.
Well, there was like 4 popular groups that did that.
Sure. 4 that you liked.
No, there was basically 4 or 5.
I just like messing with you Gen Xers or whatever you are.
Yeah, Gen X.
At least it's not a boomer.
All right, everybody.
Catch y'all later.
Appreciate you watching.
Bye-bye. Thanks for sticking around, youngins. Bye-bye.